name is Robert Logue, owner of Clearstone Med Spa. I'm here with Sarika, our lead esthetician.
Hello.
And we decided to do a little Facebook Live with you today. We've had a lot of great questions from our Instagram feed, Facebook messaging, emails lately. We thought we'd take a rainy afternoon here in Houston, Texas to go down these questions and get them answered for you. We've had somebody print up the 16 most common questions for us. I haven't looked at them yet. I think Sarika may have taken a peek at one or two of them. So we're just going to go off the cuff and go down these things and see what they're all about. So do you want to do number one, or you don't want me to fire away?
I can take care of it.
Ladies first. All right, Sarika's going to do number one.
So the first question is, which one is better, a VI peel or an IPL? It comes from our Instagram. They're two different services, so it really just depends on what your goals are. VI peel is a chemical peel where you would be exfoliating the top layers of the skin to encourage new cell growth to come up from underneath and reveal a nicer complexion. As far as the IPL photofacial goes, that's usually for lighter skin types that are looking to treat hyperpigmentation such as sun damage or rosacea or vascularity in the skin. For a client that's asking me which one is better, it really just depends on what your goals are and what you're trying to accomplish.
Sure.
So usually I have our customers come in for consultation. I can ask them what they're doing with their skin, what their goals are, and then I'm better able to suggest a treatment protocol, weighing the pros and cons of each different service. They're both great, but just for two different types of issues.
Perfect. I think it goes on to, I took a quick little sneak peek at number two here. And so from Instagram as well, asking about the downtime of the procedure. I just had a VI pill, and I've had 7 days of this peeling for the process to complete itself. Curious as to how does the IPL compare. So yeah, that'd be the other large aspect, right? The amount of tolerance that one has to some social downtime. The VI chemical pill obviously is going to allow a lot of skin exfoliation, visible skin exfoliation to take place. So you might have social downtime of several days, depending upon how aggressive of a treatment you'd like us to apply for you. And of course your unique response. Whereas the IPL photofacial doesn't have that same snake skin peeling. As a consequence, perceived social downtime will be a lot less, with people resuming normal activities almost the next day. Yeah, so that works a lot better for some folks. You know, like Sarika said, I think the two treatments, really what it comes down to is for folks that want a retexturization of the skin, a smoother skin, exfoliation treatment seemed to be the better go-to treatment for folks that want intonation improvement, and focusing more so just on that and the right skin type. IPL skin rejuvenation is a very good go-to treatment. So not bad. Let's see what I think. Number three, interested in laser hair removal. Are you guys having any specials? Well, yeah, we actually are. It's about halfway through May right now, May 9th. We have, we're very well known for two specials a year, our semi-annual specials. The next one comes up in the summertime for July 4th. So those are our summertime freedom specials. They're amazingly popular, but we do have some great specials on our website, Clearstone Spa, right now. If you go under the My Pricing page and then go to My Specials, you'll see a great list of specials. We have full legs, full Brazilian, and underarm treatment. That's a ladies package on sale for $2.99. That's been very popular. We also have our underarm treatment package on special, 3 underarms for $99. That's incredibly popular. And then we also have our 3 Brazilians for $2.99 on special. That's been very popular too. So for hair removal, we have those 3 specials out right now for you, and a lot of people are taking advantage of them. Cool. Which number? Number 4?
4.
Right.
Says, I wish you guys were in Florida.
Yeah, me too.
That comes from our Instagram. So
talk about your locations.
Yeah, we are currently still just in the Houston market. We have 5 offices in the greater Houston area. Here in the Medical Center on West Holcomb, we have Galleria, which is located on Post Oak. We have our League City office just off of 45 South. Cypress, which is off of 290 Barker Cypress, and then Katy.
Yeah.
I mentioned everyone, I didn't forget.
Yeah, 5 locations and our Med Center location, of course.
So one day, I don't know, Robert, maybe we'll be in another
Florida?
state. Yeah, to be determined, but for now, come visit Houston and see us here.
Going to Miami right now would be bad because some of the flooding that's expected later this evening. So it's, I hope everybody stays safe tonight for sure. But we'll keep you posted as we go multi-state. We're looking forward to that. Number 5, you're all an amazing team. Aw, thank you very much. Our team is what makes Clearstone by far and away. We do have an amazing group of laser technicians, 26 individuals complete our core staff. It's a fantastic team. We work very well together. They're so amazingly well proficient in what we do, incredibly experienced. I'm certainly here to take care of you, so thank you very much for that. I recommend you to all my clients. Thank you very much. Sounds good. I like the question too. That was an easy one for us to not have to answer, so thank you. That's awesome. We'll take that one. We'll take that one for sure. All right, number 6. Now, can I have more information on your laser hair removal? I want to get it from my boyfriend as a package for his back this birthday. What's the cost, and do you have promotions? Cool. I tell you what, the best thing to do for that, our website's amazingly informative. We have some great videos on there as well that go over the process. More than happy to do a consultation. We do complimentary consultations with our guests. A great way to come in and let us do a customized information session with you, if you will. As a surprise for him, our back treatments are just $175 a piece. We do have some specials from time to time on the back. So call on in, inquire with us. We'll make sure we take great care of him. We can put together a package for him if you'd like us to. Or just do a single treatment for $175 and get him introduced to the treatment. He gets to experience it firsthand, sees the wonderful benefits, and goes from there. So we'd be more than happy to take care of it for you.
So number 7 is, how many sessions does it typically take to have full removal?
Go ahead.
Well, we usually tell most of our guests that average amount of treatments is anywhere between 6 to 9. It just depends on the skin type and the type of laser system we're able to safely treat you on. There are some other factors that can go into how well a person may or may not respond. It could be hormonal factors, certain medications, that type of thing. But some people may respond with less, some people may need more.
Yep.
But 6 to 9 is typically what we tell is average.
It's a good range for sure. What's nice about Clearstone too is that we don't require a purchase of a package.
Yeah.
So if some people have come in, they've only needed 2 or 3 treatments to obtain their desired results. So it's nice that you don't get locked into something that you might not necessarily even need or want. So certainly take great advantage. We keep our per pricing very affordable day in and day out on a per treatment basis. It's actually the very bedrock by which we began this company back in 2009. It was something that no other provider I knew about, at least back then, offered to the marketplace, which was a great impetus for us to begin Clearstone and offer something that I thought should really exist in the marketplace, but didn't at that time. So.
Yeah, still a lot of places don't do that.
Yeah, the lock into a package. And for reasons that we kind of hinted upon, that I don't think that's the right way to do it, by any stretch of the imagination. What's the pricing for Brazilian and body contouring? You know what, Brazilian, I'm going to let Sarika talk about that. That's a little more appropriate.
Brazilian treatments or complete removal of all the hair in the bikini area for women is $139 a treatment. Like Robert mentioned earlier, we do have a small package that's on special right now, 3 treatments for $299. And then you could also be on the lookout for our semi-annual specials. The next one will be 4th of July, and then after that would be Christmas time. So we got some other stuff coming out for those areas. As far as body contouring goes, we use the Ultra Shape. It's this little machine right here next to Robert, if you can see it.
Chris, you want to point that camera over here? We can show it. Perfect. All right.
We have a package of, it's $16.95. It includes 3 visits. It's going to be 1 whole series, and the treatments are spaced every other week, so 2 weeks apart over a 6-week period. Yeah. It's based on how much of the area that we treat. That particular package is for what we call 10 focal zones, which is about the size of a palm. If most people want to treat their abdomen, so if we're taking palms, like 10 palm sizes over their abdomen would be the $16.95. For every additional focal zone thereafter, if needed, it's going to be $50.
Yeah, perfect. We've seen pricing for that, by the way, in the marketplace. I think about $2,500 to $3,500 very
significantly
easily.
Higher.
So significantly higher.
We have a very good value for it.
We do a lot of volume with that type of treatment. We get great pricing on our focal treatment zones, our TZs, and we like to pass that savings on to our guests. Fantastic treatment, amazingly safe, 0 complication, very tangible results. We've liked the Ultra Shape quite a bit. Had a great success with it. All right, I'm going to ask you this next question because as our leading esthetician, this is perfect for you. What skin regimen and how often is recommended for sensitive and dry skin?
Well, sensitive, or dry skin. I mean, there's a variety of treatments that we could perform to help that person achieve their goal. As far as the skincare regimen, I believe that everybody should be cleansing morning and evening, regardless of your skin type. Dependent upon what their concern is, to have some kind of serum or treatment product. And then the third step would be to moisturize and protect. So a daily SPF moisturizer in the morning and then a night cream at night. So it's those three simple steps, basic skincare for any skin type. And then what else did it say?
That's correct. Recommended dry, excessive,
how often? Okay.
Frequency,
Yeah, so everybody should be taking care of their skin daily. Have some kind of routine in the morning and then another routine at night. As far as in-house or in-clinic treatments, like I said, it kind of goes back to that consultation, talking to that person with what their goals are and how often we would recommend and what type of treatments we would recommend for that individual to achieve what they'd like to see.
Yeah. Come on in, see Sarika. Any one of our estheticians at any of our publications, complimentary consultation as well.
Yes, we'd love to see you.
Come on in, we'll take great care of you for sure. And what's nice about Clearstone too, we're not going to introduce you to 15 different products.
No, sweet and simple.
Very sweet and simple.
To achieve your results. That's all you
Exactly
need.
right. Alright, next question. Are you able to get laser hair removal when you're pregnant? Yes and no. Clearstone, we don't provide treatments during pregnancy. While it's certainly believed to be safe because we use what's called non-ionizing radiation. There's no mutation of the cellular component, the DNA within your skin with the laser systems that we use. There's always the unknown, and as an extreme precaution, as well as the hormonal fluctuation in the body throughout pregnancy, and as a consequence, the lack of predictability for the results that might be otherwise achievable, we recommend not doing hair removal during pregnancy so that you can get better, more predictable results after pregnancy. So for that reason, we don't treat. But given the short-term nature of pregnancy, 9 months plus perhaps nursing, 12, 13, 14 months, given that relatively short duration, it's easy for a lot of folks, I think, to wait after that and then resume their treatments afterwards. Yeah. What we do see though is a lot of people start their treatments and then find out that they're now expecting and then want to continue or they'll postpone, and they're worried if they postpone, will they lose anything?
Not necessarily.
That's, yeah. What's nice to know is that once we destroy hair follicle, that hair follicle is dead, it's destroyed, so it will never come back. So in that sense, we haven't necessarily lost anything. Now we still be within the same treatment range of 6 to 9, maybe not, might take a few extra treatments, but that's only because we have to then go back and try to syncopate this growth cycle of hair and resume the normal average. But nevertheless, you'll still have that lasting great reduction in unwanted hair from your previous treatments. So nothing is lost there.
I think this next question should be for you, Robert.
Alright, what we got here?
So number 11, I have been interested in becoming a laser technician for 11 years. I never have had the opportunity to make my dreams come true. I finally am at a time in my life that I can take that leap. Could you let me know the steps that I need to take in order to become a laser technician? Please and thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. Very cool. Alright, so we actually get this question quite a bit. And a lot of our clients actually treat over probably close to, well, certainly over 40,000 custodians from, at this point. And folks certainly do inquire, hey, what do I need to do to get a job at Clearstone or to get into this industry? And so we have a sister company. It's called the Texas Laser Institute. We started a career school in college back in 2011. And it is the leading training provider in all of Texas. We have a Houston and a Dallas location for training and certifying folks for laser hair removal. Now, the state of Texas has a very particular set of regulatory requirements to become licensed to be able to perform laser hair removal. And so our training institute is one of the very few state-approved schools recognized to provide the state-required training so that people can become licensed to do this for a living. So if you have any inquiries there, certainly contact the Texas Laser Institute. TexasLasers.com is the website, 832-767-0977. You'll get a hold of Dean Beth Flores. She's amazing. She'll take great care of you and tell you all about the regulatory process and our class schedule, which you can see on the website, and get you enrolled in class to begin. It's only a 40-hour, 4-day course. That's the foundation. There are different levels of licensure, but that's where you have to begin, and we're more than happy to tell you all about that. Cool. Number 12. Can I get more information on laser fungal treatments?
Sure. Okay, so we do offer toenail fungus treatments with the laser. We utilize an Nd:YAG laser. Most of the time, whenever clients are coming in with toenail fungus, I usually ask them if they have been properly diagnosed by a podiatrist or a foot doctor, and they can confirm that it is an actual fungus and not just like a damage to the nail itself from, like, say, you stubbed your toe on your sofa and it broke the nail, or like from running in your sneakers. We want to make sure we're actually treating the condition of nail fungus. We would ask the client to properly prepare their nails. So if oftentimes with nail fungal treatments, the nails can grow long or thick, and we need them to be trimmed down and filed thinner in order for the energy from the laser to penetrate into the nail bed. Basically, that energy heats up the fungal colonies and it destroys them. We usually have a client come back within 7 to 10 days after their first visit for a follow-up. We would then retreat the nail and then have a 6-month check-in treatment. At that point in time, ideally what we like to see is healthy nail growth at the base of the nail bed, with the infected nail growing off of the free edge. We also recommend to our clients in the meantime to make sure that they're using an antifungal cream, lotion, spray, or like they have a painted on version, something to help keep them from getting reinfected, because it's a very easy thing to treat but then catch again. So as far as pricing goes, it just depends on how many toes that we would be treating. Oftentimes if it's just one nail or one toe, it can be $99, and then if it's all the way up to 10, it goes up to $299.
Right. Yeah, we have an on-site board certified podiatrist that will provide with the diagnosis. Of course, he can also debride your nail, that's to say file it down and prepare it for treatment if it were to require the same. Fantastic man. And like Sarika had mentioned, we have a very unique protocol for that. I think we're the only clinic that does this initial treatment and then another treatment 7 to 10 days. There's reasons for why we do it that way, and I'll tell you that during your consultation. And then of course the 6-month follow-up. It's a fantastic treatment, 0 complication rate, and over 93% efficacy rate of treatment, which is just
clearance
fantastic.
of that nail.
Fantastic clearance. All right, number 13, lucky 13. Here we go. I've been going to the provider for my hair removal sessions and have not been satisfied. Despite having 8 treatments so far, I need to get my full face and sideburns and neck. So I need to know, how can I start over with you guys? Well, sorry to hear that you didn't have such a great experience at another provider for sure. As Sarika can also tell you, face can be a little bit tricky. There can be some hormonal influence there for sure. It's finer, lighter, thinner hair, which can be a little bit more difficult to treat depending on your skin tone. So I think starting with a consultation will be important. Let us make sure that the hair is actually suitable for treatment. I think we've seen a lot of folks come in too thinking that Bell's hair, that real light unpigmented peach fuzz hair, can be treated, but you can't. And if you were to treat it, you can actually stimulate it to become a terminal hair or dark hair, at which point you're really going backwards, and we'll need almost double the treatments to clear it up. But with that being said too, our laser systems are second to none. They're factually more powerful than anything else out in the marketplace. We have amazing control over how the energy is applied to your skin. We use the most sophisticated Alex and NDI laser systems on today's marketplace. So if anybody could do it, it will certainly be us. But at the same time too, I think it's going to start with a consultation and just really make sure that you're a proper candidate and that we're going to make a great stride forward and not taking any risks of treating hair that's not otherwise suitable for treatment.
So then that brings us to number 14. Says, I have a couple of spots on my nose that look like pimples or warts. I want them removed, and maybe a chemical peel that you guys do could help. You know, that would probably be something I'd encourage somebody to come in to have a consultation for us to assess the skin and take a look at what's really going on. Try to find out if it really is a pimple or a wart, because I can certainly assist with pimples. However, I can't do anything with a wart. That's going to be something more in the field of a dermatologist's office. If you were to come in and we were to see something like that, we could certainly give you like a referral out to somewhere, a reputable doctor's office. But as far as chemical peels go, they can help with pimples. It helps to dry out the skin, get rid of excess bacteria and oils, lifted skin cells build up that could be harboring bacteria, that sort of thing. So that's how it could help to clear up acne. But like I said, we want to really make sure and know what we're treating and if the treatments that we offer can assist you. So consultation.
Yeah, so consultation would be fantastic. Like Shrika said, we're not going to be able to diagnose or treat, let's say, a wart or knee biopsy of the skin.
Yeah.
But for acne, we certainly have some great chemical pills that we can offer for sure. And we have some fantastic before and after pictures of clients that we treated here.
Check our Instagram.
Yes, yeah, check our Instagram. You'll see some great before and after pictures. Sarika has some amazing results from some folks that she's treated herself. All the pictures are our own. They're not touched, retouched by any stretch of imagination. Gives you a very clear indication as to how radical of a change somebody can experience with a relatively short period of treatment of time. And this isn't 12 months in the making. It seems that folks can get great treatments in some of these folks are after about just 2 to 3 treatments. With fantastic results. So yeah, check out those before and after pictures. Come in, let's take a look at you for sure. Let's see, number 15. This patient, client writes in that she had a laser removal experience at another place, and names the skincare provider, but it had left her with a complication on her neck. It was painful and looks like it was burning. Lack of improvements, and of course is a little bit scared to come back into a laser hair removal provider because of that less than desirable experience that she first had. So certainly want to apologize about the experience that you had at that provider. But you also mentioned that you saw some great reviews for Clearstone, and that you want to come in and schedule an appointment for a consultation. I am sure that you've probably already scheduled a consultation with us, as we took this from a Facebook question a few weeks ago. But with that being said, as it pertains to our reviews, we're very proud of those. We certainly have well over 1,000 reviews online through a lot of different platforms. We are very, very grateful for all of our wonderful guests for leaving those great reviews. And then the folks that have left less than favorable reviews, we take those very seriously as well. But I think with that being said, if you look at them collectively, we have well over 1,000 5-star reviews. I think we have a 4.9% rating on Google, Facebook as well. We really do a great job of making it right if it's not the first time, but at the same time too, I think with our experience, expertise, technology, we get it right the first time quite a bit, which is fantastic for folks. And we're certainly attentive to what we're doing. We have the right technology for all skin types, which is very important, so that we can prevent these types of complications. And then also equally as important is having the experience of the staff of your team collectively to use that technology most appropriately. So with the 25, 26 folks that we now have operating the laser systems here, and with collective experience of well over 500,000 treatments, and learning from each other, it's an amazingly well-esteemed, well-respected team to deliver those safe and effective treatments for sure. Our incident rate has to be one of the lowest in the country, which is fantastic. The systems are meticulously maintained. So there's a lot of great things that we can tell you more about if you're interested in learning what sets us apart as it pertains to those 2 key ingredients. Our team, of course, being the utmost importance, and then of course our technology being the second thing. So yeah, if you haven't already, please do schedule that appointment. Be more than happy to take a look and go from there. We can do some test pulses, make sure that you feel comfortable. We'll certainly ensure that we have the right energy settings for your skin, rule out that complication, and then proceed with the treatment when you're ready to do so. Cool. Number 16, I ask you, do you all perform laser hair removal on the scalp?
Last question. Yes, we can perform laser hair removal to the scalp without any problems. The only part of the body that we don't treat is like the arch of the eyebrows, simply because we don't have the proper safety goggles for those types of things, but pretty much any other part of the body, literally head to toe, we can treat with a laser.
That's very true. Yep, scalp works, we get those individuals that start to get a little thin and they just want to clear up that ghosting that they get. Works really quite well. So a few more treatments than the normal because the hair depth is quite dense and deep in that region of the body, but nevertheless we'll certainly get it. And like Sarika mentioned, the only area we don't respond to or treat is underneath the eyebrow. And that's actually just for safety concerns. Right. There's a case in Europe many years ago where a provider actually was doing hair removal underneath the eye, and it was believed it reflected off the ocular bone and went into the retina, which obviously is very traumatic to the eye and caused partial blindness. Now, I don't know if energy is able to actually reflect off the ocular bone. I think it was probably
we're not willing to chance it.
Yeah, I think it was probably a direct or a lack of proper aiming of the laser, but that's not something that we're going to chance here by any stretch of imagination. We do treat the glabella, and we have metal laser eye shields to protect the eyes when we do that. So it's very safe because it's shaped above the eyebrow, very safe as well.
Just not underneath.
Just not underneath. But the scalp would respond quite well, very safe as well. Alright guys, that's the 16 questions that we pulled down for Instagram, Facebook. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for posting these questions. We're obviously paying very close attention to them.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Love to talk to you guys about this and share our information and our experience and make you more aware and comfortable with laser hair removal, the great benefits of it, what medical spas do. Keep your interest going for sure. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
Right. Thanks guys. Stay dry.
Bye.